Great to see you again.
Thanks, mate.
So I'm curious, when you're choosing projects to be a part of, what are you looking at? Are you looking at the director, the script, the actors, and what was it about The Love Punch that made you want to be a part of this film?
Well, this came about through my relationship with Emma Thompson. We've known each other throughout the years, and I'm a huge fan of her work. I think she's brilliant. I think she has just that golden touch of beauty and alacrity of thought and quixotic heartbeat of talent. You know, I could wax lyrical about her. So she and I wanted to work together. Joel Hopkins is someone that I'd been talking to as a director with my own company, Irish Dreamtime. And he came up with The Love Punch.
Okay.
South of France, Paris. And then the story itself was relevant to the times that we have endured, the financial crash and the terrible savagery that's befallen our society. Men, women who have lost everything through the negligence and shameful negligence of the banking community. So I thought there was a poignancy there, and then there was this beautiful love story of two people who've drifted apart and come back together through this kind of screwball comedy heist movie. So that made sense. And beyond that, you read a script, you turn the page, and are you engaged? Does it move you? When you finish it, do you want to read it again? And who are the players? Who are the directors? I've worked so many times with first-time directors. You look at some of their work, if there's some work to be seen. You sit with the person, try and get a draw on the person and say, let's shake the dice and go forth. Or you have somebody extremely established who comes to you with a script, and it's just as plain as the nose on your end of your face, so to speak. So there's many different ways to choose work.
Yeah.
But it's always the script, always.
The script is the first thing. That's
Script,
yeah.
yes. I mean, you can have a great actor, great director, but if you have no script, it's the Bible.
I heard Jon Favreau once say that you can have 2 out of 3, but if you have only 1 out of 3, you're in trouble. You need a great script, great director, great
Yes.
cast. If you've only got 2, you should still make that movie. But if you've only got 1, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're kind of you're hanging out there on a loose limb, really. So having my own company, Irish Dreamtime, over the years, which has been a great gift because it meant that I didn't have to wait for the phone to ring. It's allowed me to have an experience which has been very enriching, sitting with writers, sitting with directors, and being challenged as an actor to try and figure out what you want to say, how you want to say it.
And really getting to work with them to create the material and create the
Exactly
character.
right.
Yeah.
As opposed to, your agent saying, okay,
Right.
they
Being
want you
hired
for
gun.
this, and et cetera, which is great. However you get work, you get work. And it's essential to keep up. Constantly keep up. Sometimes you don't have any choice, but you have to pay the rent or the mortgage, and so you have to say, okay, I'll do this, and maybe I can get away with it. And sometimes you can.
Well, it looked like on this film, you guys were having a lot of fun. I mean, just from watching the movie, it looked like you and Emma were having a lot of fun together. What's it like kind of working with her on set?
It was criminal how much fun we had.
Really?
I mean, right from the get-go. We started in Cannes, south of France, and the 4 of us getting out of that car, doing this Quentin Tarantino slow-mo, we're going to create a heist movie. It was totally silly. These 4 kind of people from suburbia,
Right.
middle-aged couple who are going to steal a diamond. And there we were in the south of France,
I
day
think
one.
at one point you say, like, what are we, the Pink Panther?
Something like that. So it has an innocence to it, and it has a joie de vivre to it, and it was just fun all the way. And when you're working with people like Timothy Spall, and Celia Emery, and then you have, Emma Thompson, you really have this delightful world that you can play in every day. And Joel Hopkins is a joy to work with. What can I say?
Yeah, no, it's a great,
and I got paid.
great project. Well,
Yeah.
then that's
Check
important
didn't
too.
bounce. No. There you go. I got to pay the rent. And it's always good. Whatever, the school fees, whatever, there's always
Exactly.
keeping up.
There was just a story the other day that Chris Columbus and Robin Williams are going to do another Mrs. Doubtfire. Is that something that you have been talked about returning or be interested in doing? Working with those guys again?
God,
All these
yes,
years?
yeah. I literally just heard it walking down the corridor.
Okay.
So the movie has great significance in my life, that I got to work with Robin Williams, who I was just, besotted by his humor. Made me laugh. Not many people do, and he's certainly one of them. So the movie has a specific place in my heart, and I've worked with Chris Columbus now
Yes, several times.
a few times. So if they want me, they know where to find me.
You're ready to go. Excellent.
Yeah, sure.
Pierce, always a pleasure
All
talking
right,
to you.
cheers.